Hi there, Earth signs, and welcome. We're going to take a look at the week ahead, which is Monday, May 4th through Sunday, May 10th. See what messages and what we're needing to know. Ooh. Twins. Hearing two souls. So I'm just hearing two souls, twin souls. Oh, umbrella. There's a crescent, rainbow, Queen of Swords, TV, an unexpected message or insight is here for me. So it could be something that you're watching, something that you see on TV, something that you could see in a video, you know, like YouTube, some kind of message coming through. We're going to start over here. What you need to be aware of. See how they're the same but opposite? So it's like twin souls, the same but opposite. Like seeing something, like you might have the same, you know, like interest with somebody, but you could still have a difference of an opinion, different outlook, but still be a lot alike. Like remember that. And that might be a block for you as far as a relationship. It's like this, we have this connection, or I like this person, but there's things that we don't get along on, or we don't have the same interest in. Well, that's common, that you're not supposed to have, you're not supposed to be completely alike. You can have a connection with somebody and still be on opposite ends of something. We have magic, the unicorn here, like a magical experience. It's like an opportunity coming in as far as a relationship. Going for ice cream. Could be that you're going for ice cream with somebody. Going on like a date. And here it is again, as far as a difference, like see the different symbols. It's like sharing the same interests, but having a different view. Like you're all wanting the same thing. It's like the same result, the same outcome, but you're all having a different look, a different opinion, a different view. And it could be that this person here, like you're not always going to see eye to eye. You're, you know, and you're needing to remember that. Because there's going to be a lot of communication this week, because the main energy here is this surprise message that you're getting, communication, a visual experience, seeing it, or they could be that they're asking you to look at it as if it's a movie. Interesting. But there's definitely a communication coming in. And for the timing, it's like divine timing, rainbow, right? Happiness, joy, divine timing. We have the crescent moon. Aiming your target. What is it that you're wanting? What is it that you're curious about as far as money, work, stability, your career, your focus? What is it that you're interested in? Like, zone in on that. What is it that you're curious about? Because if it's something that you're curious about, then it's like, well, then look into that. You're protected. It's kind of like what I said before as far as having a difference of an opinion with somebody. You're still connected with them. This is a protected connection. And you're needing to learn adversity. Feel that like adversity in your relationships. Seeing it differently. Like I said before, looking at it as if it was a movie. Seeing something differently. Looking at it as if it was happening to somebody else. What would you tell somebody else to do? Interesting. Okay, let's get a reading here on this. Angel of Love. There's Archangel Michael. Action. At the bottom of the deck, we have Goddess of the Moon. There's this energy of love that I was feeling before, and there's love that's wanting to come in, but there's an Archangel Michael, I feel, is a part of that. That's why I said that as far as the twin soul, because he is like in charge of like twin flames and twin soul connections and all of that kind of thing. So it's like these souls that this energy that I'm tapping into need to learn adversity, need to learn that they have this connection, but there's also managing your differences, finding the middle road, finding the balance as far as, you know, you're attracted to this person, you enjoy being around this person, and just because you and them don't necessarily see eye to eye on one thing doesn't mean all hope is lost. Just because somebody is your destined partner doesn't mean you're always going to have the same opinion. Okay, let's clarify Angel of Love. Struggles are coming to an end. Giving up. Like I said before, it's like, I get the feeling that you were thinking that everything needed to be just so, and in order for you to believe in this connection. And that's why that was a lesson for you as far as learning that you're not always going to have the same opinion. And there's the romantic adventure. Let your heart lead the way. And there's, like I was talking about, a date or an opportunity coming in. There they are with their cup of love coming in. Necessary rest, meditation brings clarity, planning your next move. So it's like this person is really thinking about, if you haven't heard from them yet as far as a date, they're thinking about how to approach you. So they're planning their next move is what I'm feeling here. Yeah, see a need for rest, feeling exhausted. You have taken on too much. So there's action. So it's kind of like, don't think just because you haven't heard from them that you're not going to hear from them. It's that they got a lot going on. They're planning their next move is what I'm feeling here. And there's a chance to make some changes. It says a chance to make a change, evaluating your life and choices. So you're being called to look at this situation again. Because like I said before, you were thinking that this person and you, just because you didn't see eye to eye, that whatever connection you thought was there wasn't really true or real, let's just say. And so you're being asked to look at it again, just as well as they're looking at it again. And while they're looking at it again, their reason is they're wanting to approach you and not knowing how, because let's just say prior, you and them didn't quite necessarily get along, but they still felt that connection and wanted to reach out for a date. And so in return, Spirit is saying, while they're doing this over here, you look at this again. What made you interested in this person to begin with? And just because you don't necessarily see eye to eye on something doesn't mean that those feelings aren't true and real. This is worth exploring again. Feeling out of control, you need to stop and pull it together. See, that's that uncertainty right there. Taking a step back, looking at it again. Look at your situation as if it was a movie, right? How do you want it to end? Yes, that's what I just got. How do you want it to end? You know, like a movie, you know the ending. You want to live happily ever after with this person? Well, if you do, what do you need to do to get there? Just like they're looking at it saying, okay, I want to explore this. How do I get there? So it's kind of like you're looking at it going, what do I want to be with this person? How do I want this to end? Is this somebody that I want to get to know? You're like having to ask yourself some questions, because it says, help is here, working together, teamwork. And I said, Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Michael is here trying to help you to come together with this person. But first, he's like wanting to know, is it worth his effort to come in here and move things around? Do you really want this to happen? You got to let me know. Let's get some more messages here. And we have change. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. There, like I said, there's an opportunity for a lot of change in your life right now. This is retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. And there's confirmation of me saying the two of you are needing to look at the situation again, because at the bottom of the deck we have transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. You're both having an opportunity here to start again, to transform this connection, to look at the situation again, to say, okay, I once felt this way and all these things I allowed to get in the middle. Let's go back to the beginning. Why was I talking to this person to begin with? You're like both looking at it in that same way. And Archangel Michael is waiting for the two of you to decide what is it that you're wanting. And if you want to, change this and try again, tell him that and he's going to help you. Okay, all right, so I'm going to leave it here. I do hope that this message has helped you. And if it has, please comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. And if you have already, thank you very much. And don't forget to like and share and ring that bell so you're notified of your next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care and have a blessed day.